Welcome to The Explainer. Have you ever just stared at your paycheck or your bank account and felt totally paralyzed by the guesswork of it all? Should you save, pay off a credit card, invest in the market? Today, we're unpacking an incredibly structured blueprint designed to clear up all that confusion and help you build a bulletproof financial life. Seriously, which bill do you pay first? It's the exact question that keeps so many of us up at night, right? The decision fatigue is absolutely real. When you don't have a structured plan, every single financial choice feels like a high-stakes gamble, and that just leads to massive anxiety. But according to the framework we're exploring today, it really doesn't have to be this way. Okay, let's dive into this. Because the answer to all that anxiety actually comes down to just one number: 9. There is an exact 9-step blueprint used to create enduring wealth. It's called the financial order of operations. Basically, no more guessing. Just 9 perfectly sequenced steps to guide you straight to financial freedom. We start right here with phase 1, building the safety net. Think of this as your financial armor. This first phase consists of the initial 3 boss battles of your financial journey. Step 1 is getting your deductibles covered. Step 2 is securing your employer match. And step 3 is crushing high-interest debt. Together, these 3 form the absolute baseline of your safety net. So step 1, getting those deductibles covered. The blueprint makes it incredibly clear that this is your absolute first move for a very specific reason. Imagine your car breaks down or you're hit with a sudden medical emergency. You need to know without a doubt that you have the cash on hand to cover those base insurance deductibles. Doing this first protects you from immediate financial disaster. And honestly, it keeps you from falling right back into debt just to survive a bad day. Once your basic deductibles are locked down and protected, we immediately look at step 2, which is the employer match. And this brilliantly illustrates one of the absolute easiest wealth-building tactics out there. Listen, if your employer offers a retirement match, you must take it. It is, quite literally, free money. Leaving it on the table is basically like volunteering to work for less than you're worth. Secure that match before doing anything else. Which brings us directly to step 3, crush high-interest debt. Credit cards, payday loans, you guys, this kind of debt is a raging fire, and you have to stop the bleeding. The astronomical interest rates will eat away at your wealth way faster than you could ever hope to build it. Now, you might be wondering about your student loans or your mortgage. Don't worry, the blueprint handles those other lower interest debts much later. For now, your one and only job is to destroy the high-interest stuff. With your safety net firmly in place and the fires put out, we transition to phase 2, igniting the wealth engine. You are no longer just surviving. You are officially going on the offense. The wealth engine relies on 4 heavy-duty steps. Step 4 expands your safety net into a full emergency fund. Step 5 tackles your Roth and HSA accounts. Step 6 is where you max out traditional retirement options. And step 7, well, that is hyper-accumulation. Let's break down step 4 for a second, because it revolves around an extremely crucial metric: 3 to 6. You need enough cash sitting safely and accessibly in the bank to cover 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. If you lose your job or face a massive life disruption, this cash buffer ensures your wealth-building engine doesn't just grind to a sudden halt. Next up, we have steps 5 and 6, Roth and HSA, and maxing out retirement. The logic here is simple but incredibly powerful. You want to maximize your tax-advantaged accounts. By fully utilizing things like a Roth IRA, health savings accounts, and 401ks, you are legally shielding your money from taxes. This means the money you put in gets to grow completely tax-free over time, which allows your wealth to snowball way faster than it ever would in a standard taxable savings account. So the crucial point here is 25%. This is step 7, the hyper-accumulation phase. The ultimate goal of this entire middle phase of the Millionaire Blueprint is to reach a point where you're actively saving and investing 25% of your gross income. It's a massive target, I know, but hitting this 25% savings rate is exactly what puts your wealth generation into hyperdrive. It's what allows your money to compound exponentially. And now, having built all that incredible momentum, we arrive at phase 3, reaching the financial summit. This summit consists of the final 2 steps of the blueprint that bring your financial journey to its absolute peak. We have step 8, prepaid expenses, followed finally by step 9, low interest debt. Let's look closely at step 8, prepaid expenses. Because your retirement and your financial independence are firmly on track from all those earlier steps, you can now safely direct cash toward your bigger life goals. This means prepping for major future expenses, like funding your kids' college educations or saving up for significant home costs, and doing it all without ever sacrificing your own financial security. Now, what's really interesting about this contrast is how the threats change. Look back at high-interest debt from Step 3. That was treated as an urgent, immediate threat. But low-interest debt, like your home mortgage, is Step 9. It's your final victory. The framework actually has us vanquish the mortgage last because your money was far better spent earlier in the wealth engine, compounding in the market. Paying off the house is simply the final cherry on top of your financial independence. Let's move to and see how this builds, how the complete picture comes together. It's a strict chronological journey. You start at the very bottom, covering deductibles and grabbing that free employer match. You kill the toxic high-interest debt, build your 3 to 6 month shield, and max out those tax-free accounts until you are hyper-accumulating at an incredible 25%. Only then do you prepay future expenses and wipe out that low-interest mortgage. So, you have the blueprint. What is your next financial step? The absolute beauty of this system is that it completely removes the guesswork from your life. You literally never have to wonder what bill to pay first ever again. Just find exactly where you are on the ladder right now and attack that single step with everything you've got. Find your step, take action today, and start building your bulletproof financial life.